All right, welcome back, you guys. So we're gonna continue the run today. I did stream kind of late last night, but we managed to get through all the Vaultus without getting hit. Like, we didn't get hit yesterday. Yesterday was pretty clean. Like, the end of Liurnia, or actually, I guess we finished on Renala, so it was like half of Liurnia, and we finished Altus yesterday, so we're in Gelmir. We'll see how much progress we can make today. Like, we should be able to get pretty far. But it'll probably take one more stream before we finish this run, I would imagine, at least. But we'll see. So far, we're at 3 hits. It was still, like, we got hit in Limgrave once, hit in Liurnia twice, basically. One was to the Tree Spirit. Tree Spirit in Limgrave. We got hit to the Deathrite Bird in Liurnia, and we also got hit to this running section up here to an Archer, which, like, I just took a bad path, I guess, so. I saw people talking about that bender, dude. Definitely gonna have to try that out. Because I almost think Seamless in that game could be more fun than Elden Ring, potentially. We'll see. Okay, this is pretty simple. Maybe I should use, like, a cotton in this cave or something. We don't need it, but...
Sapgino.
Zephirius, thanks for the 9-month Prime sub. I appreciate that, dude. Because this guy's going to try to poke or something, and it's... I should maybe use a cotton here. I don't even know where I picked these ones up, dude. I have a couple, I think. Or wait, no I don't. Or no, I used both. I don't even know where I got those, dude. Still do Seamless if you got Softband? I have no idea. No clue.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Gino, my sweet
Hopefully I didn't need
prince.
lightning for this. I doubt it. These guys have, like, no health. Spooky, thanks for the 3-month Prime sub, dude. How's it going, Lank? And Benner, what's up, dude? Alright, so let's enter from pretty far back here. Okay. We're not resetting if hit on this one. But of course, when we're actually going for the run, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that should be 100% consistent, I'm pretty sure. How's it going, Cosmic? Can you make Saluvis and Rainy Quest in a single playthrough? I'm not the quest guy, but I don't know. Like, how far does Saluvis's quest go? I don't even know. Like, I think you can. But I don't know. I've never done the full quest line. I've only done it until I get the... Until I get the magic scorpion charm, dude, so. Whoops, I kind of messed up, I guess. Not a big deal. I was supposed to swap to determination for this. This strat's a little scary, but I think it's good. It's only scary because the positioning, I haven't done it that many times. That's the only reason. Mads, thanks, dude. Insane. Okay, so actually having stealth for this would probably actually make this not work, I would guess. When's that stealth going away? Here we go. So we are going to run from here. Probably could have done that first charge or two a little bit sooner. And from a little bit closer up as well. Also good. Like, we actually do have lots of time because the startup on that crawl is pretty slow. I wonder if I need the lightning tier for this kill. I doubt it. No, I haven't played Kingdom Come 2, but maybe I'll play it eventually. I'm not sure. Rogue Gamer, how's it going, dude? What's up, Madeir as well? Yeah, I don't really know much about the quest either in this game. Like, I know the ones that I do for runs, but other than that, I don't know. They're not very obvious, right? So if you haven't done them even like a couple times, then it can be a bit of a mystery. I could also just kill this boss later when we're going to the Red Wolf. Like, that would probably make a lot of sense, actually. Let's see what happens. So this with no lightning tier. I don't say to swap it, so. Yeah, the memory stone, I guess, is kind of nice. I kind of have extra, though, but... You know what, maybe I should have stealth. Let's see if it's enough. It might not be. Okay, barely enough. I don't know about that. Oh. Was I not full health? Is that why? I guess I did it. What am I missing here? Why am I not full health?
Maybe.
What happened? Oh, dude. Oh, never mind. Okay, I swapped the
Just
thing.
started running Elden Ring
Okay.
randos with
Big
my
mystery.
friend
It's like,
after
where did I
watching
take that
my
damage
zero
from?
death runs. He watches Aggie, I watch you. I usually win. GL on the run.
But no, I guess it's fine as long as we're like, and I haven't leveled up either. Spooky, thanks for the 3-month Prime sub. If I didn't say thanks for that, I think I did. Thanks, dude. Thanks again. And Relic, thanks for the 2-month Prime sub as well. Started running Elden Ring randos with your friend. Yeah, randos are always fun, especially, I think especially in co-op. Wait, did that Scion just... Okay, there we go. Like, did he just buff and then de-aggro or something? Oops.
Ah, welcome. Dig while you please. I'm hungry.
Did I end up using volcano pots? I think I did, right? I didn't write that down. Pick that up. Three hits so far, Owl. Almost 5 hours in. What happens if I get hit by accident? Well, it doesn't matter. Like, any hit, when we're actually attempting this, is going to be a reset. Or right now, we just mark it as a hit and we just keep going. But obviously the goal is to not get hit. Doesn't really matter how the hit happens. Smoke charged over the pillar and memed Hob? Dang, really, dude? I wonder why that happens. I don't think I've ever had that in my game before. I think I've only seen it happen to people. But, I mean, I assume... Is he... Like, does he still fight... Like, I guess the problem is that he probably still fights Smo by... Like, trying to bait an attack behind the pillar. In phase... Like, I assume it's phase 2, right? It's certainly not the way to do it. I was always scared about that for sorcery routes, though, but it just never happened. Just bait that guy over there. Someone was really close there. I don't know who it was. Interesting. All right, this strat is a little sketchy, but I just have to make sure I get everything on that I need because the damage is quite precise here.
Finally catching a live stream.
Twin Scimitar, thanks so much for the 300 bits, dude. Welcome in. We are going to use Red Feather. Even though I technically don't need it. Okay, so... I guess I'm going to put Axe Talisman here. We want this. I believe this is right. And then we could swap this for Blue Dancer Charm once we get down there, but we shouldn't actually need it. Just in case.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Oh, that is not what I meant. Ah, for fuck's sakes, dude. Probably I Memory of Grace out of this in a real run, but... just like the Deathrite Bird, I guess. Tectonics, thanks so much for the raid, dude. I think I've got enough here. That's fucking crazy, actually. Whoops. The sleep pod throw by accident, dude. Clean fight, though. I like, other than that, I guess. No, I totally butchered the strat. It's like the Falling Star Beasts are pretty fun bosses. It's really just too bad that a couple of them, especially that one, is on such a garbage slope. Slope is so unfortunate. And it, like, you see his head just totally underground on one of those hits. Like, it's just so stupid, dude. But the arena's cool. It's just, I mean, maybe that's a common theme in Elden Ring, dude. It's cool, but it sucks to actually fight. Common theme.
We rarely risk fascinating. So about the bird. If you
Let's go on, Gora. Anne, how's it going, dude?
I am Tanit.
What did I decide on here? I think Stormblade, right? I was gonna like try to turn him and then Stormblade or something. I didn't really test this part. But I guess what I'll do is break that. Like, I think, I don't know, does jumping into that corner do anything? Yeah, okay, that's perfectly fine. Probably don't even need to do that. I probably just stealth out and then attack him or something. How did I find the secret area of mana during my first playthrough? Probably by shackling, I would guess. Or I don't know, actually. No, maybe I didn't know about the shackle at that point. I have no idea, actually. I'm pretty sure I came here, though. I don't know how I found it. Yeah, I really have no idea, actually, now that I think about it. Kind of a shame that I didn't do a more thorough playthrough of Elden Ring and, like, stream the whole thing so that I can go back and, like, see what happened. Like, it's not that I didn't have a really good time playing the game the first time. I definitely did, but it's just, it'd be nice to go back and look at it, you know?
A speedy recovery, and Gino gets the run.
Josh, thanks so much for the $20, dude. Yeah. Surely get the run. Thanks, dude. Then schedule looking pretty easy from now on. Yeah, you say that until you look at their record against easy teams this year. And they're 0-2 against Montreal, 0-2 against Buffalo. And, like, most of those games were not good games at all. Like, I mean, it means nothing. The strength of their schedule means nothing. I think they often play down to bad teams and play up to good teams. So yeah, maybe a multiplayer message. I did play it quite a bit online. Yeah, that's probably how I found it as well. I definitely had messages on. All right, so this one I actually need to throw the sleep pot. And like the Falling Star Beast. The Toronto Raptors doing well. I'm pretty sure they're like last, aren't they? I don't watch basketball, but I'm pretty sure they've been garbage for a little bit. Was the Canada versus USA a North American League match? No, well, assuming you're talking about the Four Nations, it was just like a tournament held by the NHL. So it wasn't part of any... Well, I mean, I guess it was part of NHL, but... Unless that's... Like, I don't know how soccer works or, like, what you're comparing it to.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
2 plus 2 is 4. Quick maths.
John Darko, thanks for the 4-month Prime sub, dude. Next week is first game against Chicago. Like this season, you mean? I don't know. I don't think we played them yet, but we usually lose to them. So I don't... Like, who knows, dude? But this year's almost like a reverse script a little bit because Suns usually are really good against divisional opponents.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Like they won 9 straight against Montreal before this season, but... I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. How tall am I? I'm 5'11". Keldio, thanks for the 2-month Prime sub, dude. I don't know what that is in centimeters, like 180 something. Not sure. They do have a good record against the Leafs, that's true. Oh yeah, like just under 180, yeah. All right, we'll see if this strat works. Like this is the concern with these tree spirits, dude, is that we don't really have good scripts on them on this run. And this would be a good reason to go... I guess I'll level up, too. This would be a good reason to go try to get Stone Barbed here. Because then probably we script this guy. There's also the one in Caelid that we don't really script either, so... But yeah, getting... like, especially this one, because the terrain is all weird. But a bit of a slope. So... Am I going insane, dude? Twin Scimitar, thanks for the... Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Thanks for the brand new sub, dude. I thought that you, like, subbed 5 minutes ago, but I guess it was bits. But thanks so much, dude. Thought I was going insane for a second. Probably should have used one of these. Really nice having the fetid pots on this. Especially when we don't really have a good... We don't have seppuku yet, right? And using... We could get Bloody Slash, which is faster than Bloodblade, but...
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Bloodblade is much more on the way. We don't have to go to Fort Height at all on this run, so...
Maybe
All right.
I'll give you the
So...
best nut ever.
Derekito, thanks for the 17-month Prime sub, and Rayan, thanks for the 2-month Prime sub as well. So, I'm gonna make a save here. Just, I don't know, just in case. It's a more dangerous boss. No, I want to try the boss arena mod for sure, Lorenz, at some point. Maybe this week. I do want to do some sort of mod this week, I was thinking. I believe it's safe to just sprint up here somehow. Is this right? He's in a weird spot, dude. This is not normal. Oh boy, that was a little scary. I should have had throwing knives equipped here. That was interesting. Yeah, like maybe it's because I didn't load a save here, but he was definitely in a different spot there. I didn't like that. Well, yeah, I guess, well, Regionlocked isn't, I wouldn't say it's like playing a linear game, but it makes the progression more linear. Because even, like, within one region, there's still a ton of options that, like, a bunch of different routes you can go and all that stuff. But yeah, it makes the progression more linear, so you don't just immediately get a plus 10 weapon or something, right? Or plus 9 right off the bat. I'm gonna try going a different path here. I tried this last time, but I'm gonna try going this lower path to get the stone sword key. Like, I don't think it should be bad. It's not something I normally do, but I may as well because it should even be faster, maybe. I don't know. About the same. Yeah, I'll do Night Rain runs with people in Discord, probably. Minecraft server when? Whenever, I guess it's going to be whenever I get back into Minecraft again, which will happen at some point. Alright, so we're gonna get Serpent Hunter to +5. Knight's Resolve, and I guess that's it. We could probably take out the shield just in case. Obviously, I shouldn't need it. I guess also... Golden Vow? We don't... I don't know if we really use Electrify Armament anymore, but I'll just keep it, because why not? Unseen Form, Golden Vow... Okay, hopefully this is right.
Whatever has happened in my quest for innovation has been part of my quest for immaculate reality.
Elfman, welcome back, dude. Thanks so much for the 1,000 bits, man. I appreciate that. Thanks, dude.
So I harbor even he, but any road that we made, we hunted up, and with everything. Oh, I am the recusant, but
All right, so we get Assassin's Gambit, and then... I don't have the Twin Bird Kite Shield because I guess I poured it out too quickly. I need to go grab that. Here we go. Oh, wait, the Dex tier. I don't think we need the Dex tier, even though I have that in all caps in my nose here. I'm pretty sure we don't need it because... Yeah, this happened last time too. It's because last time I leveled up Faith by this point, I think. I'm pretty sure we don't need it. But I probably should have picked up the Dex tier, though.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
But yeah, I don't think... Like, we are not going to use it here for sure. But I'll just go get it because I don't know if I use it anywhere else. I'm going to go grab it. It's basically on the way to Omen Killer anyways. This is when I should have gotten it. Did I fight NPC to get Assassin's Gambit? No, we... Like, I just killed Rykard, so... Here we go. I would prefer to do this section earlier, but we need some like damage for this section to one shot the boss. So okay. Matt, how's it going, dude? Fuzzy Nut, thanks so much for the 14-month resub. Thanks, dude. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me just check this. I think here. Okay, so the limit is 44. Is what I want to hit before I start leveling faith. Ooh, I don't know. Is this gonna work out? 44 decks by this point? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure how much dex is needed for this kill exactly, but I guess we're going to try 44. We're going to try this. Maybe I should make a save before I do that. Yeah, because later in the run, once we get to Caelid, we want to get to... we want to hit 23 faith so that we can swap out the faith tier. So that we can go charge attack tier plus fire tier for one of the avatars. So if basically if I level up too much in the strength and dex stats, then I don't have enough faith to hit that, basically, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If it's not enough, then I just test it later to see exactly how much we need. Okay, let's get Gambit on. I don't know if it matters which one I do first. One thing I probably should have done is put quick step on something. But could be good. Okay. So, what are we doing here? Kite shield. All right. This is like the first kind of big buff. It's not even that big of a buff sequence, but... So, Golden Vow. Okay. Not sure if I need to drink for this. I don't think I should have to. Okay, so now we're going to do poison. We're going to swap to this and go Kite Shield. And he dodged it. Not really supposed to happen. I have to test this a little bit more, I guess. And we get the frame trap. Of course. I ran to the line properly. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe I gotta run to a different spot there. Let me see if I made a save for that. I'm gonna have to test this more, I think. Because I don't... Based on what I've tested, I don't think I did anything wrong there, but... I just haven't tested this enough, I guess. And what I really should do as well is probably have Vow the Indomitable on this shield instead. Okay, so this is definitely something I need to test. Like, it's good that we got hit to that because... Well, not hit, but it's good that that we had that happen here. Because all the other times I did it, like, I sprint to the line and then I do the bolt and it lands, so... So it's enough damage. But yeah, the strat is just like a little bit wrong still. I guess. I need to test it more to see where I need to shoot that from. Because there I shot it from a little bit sooner, but I don't know if that like is actually... It might have just been some RNG situation that I haven't seen where he's able to dodge it. Because you would think the closer you are, the less chance the boss has of actually dodging it, right? So yeah, we definitely have to look at that now as well. No, you can't stealth that boss. Oh. Probably should have stealthed for this, but... Like, maybe I need to run up even further, I guess. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. If I just run further up. Like, what if I get blocked by a pillar or something? I just need to test that a bunch of times and see what happens.
Not ever.
Guess. Well, I guess. Well, I don't really know which way I should go here. Let's go this way. Hoppy, thanks so much for the 3-month Prime sub, dude. I was kind of hoping everything would be clean for the rest of the run, but I mean, that's why we're doing this run in the first place, right? Like, if there are things that are inconsistent that I'm doing, I hope that it shows on this run. Hopefully. That's what we want. Okay, well, Gelmy, you're done. It's pretty clean. I only need to work out that Red Wolf thing. And I should probably test that tree spirit as well a bit more, because he was definitely in a different spot this time. I guess it doesn't really matter. That fight is sort of just one of those fights where you just simply win, but yeah, there was an enemy that chased a Margot as well. Yeah, that's good. That's true. I don't know how concerning that is or who it even was. I feel like it's probably not a big deal. What's up, Q? Yeah, the Saint Hero Grave thing, yeah, probably. I should just use the bolt on the duelist, because the bolt knocks him down. So I think that's simply what I do. You know what I just realized too? I didn't actually put Knight's Resolve on this Zweihander when I killed the Tree Spirit. Our damage was a little bit lower there, which does affect things, because what I expect to happen is for the boss to go immediately into phase 2, which didn't happen. That would explain that. Yeah, the Grand Sax is basically alt X. Cherry, thanks, dude. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I probably should have killed that guy there. Okay. This is another little bit tricky strat. So what we do So I'll put the right stuff on. Wow, that was... I thought for sure that was too early, but... I guess it wasn't. Okay, wait, we definitely don't get Lion's Claw. You know what, dude? If we're not getting Lion's Claw... I wonder if we should just totally, like, change the route through here. Because this entire section here, there isn't any reason to go there. Yeah. Because initially, yeah, the initial route was to go in the tunnel. We take the port out. We go to Fort Gale and then take the teleport to the bridge. But in Fort Gale, we get Lion's Claw and then we get Cragblade. That was kind of the plan, but surely... I don't know, is it more efficient to run down this way? Probably. Maybe you would go... What would be better? Like kill O'Neill. But we, I guess, would we kill him immediately? So we'd come here, get the Grace, kill the Bell-bearing Hunter. Get this Grace. Kill Nox Duo. We want Cragblade for this Falling Star Beast. Yeah, I should probably change this around just to be a little bit more efficient, I think. Just got to think of how to do it. There really just isn't any reason to go through the fort, I don't think, unless it's faster than I think. Like, I guess the running section that we cut out if we go through Fort Gale is this part. Which isn't really... Like, that's not really a long section. I don't know what to do, actually. I feel like we really do not need to go through the fort. Going to be slower this way. But it is a quick way to go get Cragblade right away, but... I guess the alternative would be you go into the Falling Star Beast Cave and then just get the Grace. Get the Grace, go kill O'Neill. I think we probably would go kill the... I don't know, would I kill the Deathrite Bird and... I'd probably kill the Deathrite Bird and the Cavalry. And then go do the Shade? And then run from the Shade to Cragblade? What's up, Tarnished Traveler? Yeah, I gotta think about that. 'Cause this is obviously, like, this is super slow, and there's no reason to come here. So, yeah. Yeah, and then we have to run all the way back across the bridge as well, I guess. It's even slower. You know what? Maybe I should just test it right now. If I was gonna test it later, but no. Okay. Let's go back here. We're gonna figure this out now. That probably wastes like an extra minute and a half for no reason. At least. We can also kill the pumpkins while we're coming through here. What am I testing? Well, I'm trying to figure out a better way to go through Caelid because we don't use Lion's Claw at all. Let's go take out the pumpkin duo. So that would be the first boss. Pumpkin duo first. Who's normally the last Caelid boss, but boss is pretty simple. So pumpkin duo first. Not sure about the mega worm. I think it's fine to probably just fight. The same way we just did it. That's sort of just an out of the way boss anyways. So then Bell-bearing Hunter's next. If we're really trying to go with things on the way, we could even do the Apostle, but the Apostle's not actually more efficient to do now. I don't think. You know what? Actually, it probably is, dude. Okay, we're totally changing the Caelid route, I guess. Because what happens when you fight the Apostle and then you take the, like, exit dungeon portal, it brings you right to the front. So then at that point we can go through here. So it'd be like a little bit better, I guess. Anyways, Beast Torch. And I think that's it. I totally messed up, dude. I don't know why I did that extra R1. Whoops. Oh, stupid. My stamina was like hanging on for dear life right there, dude. I don't know. Why are people saying the sound's so buggy today? It shouldn't be. Only on Twitch, though. I'm not really too concerned about this boss. I was like, oh yeah, I'll fit an extra R1 in there, but it was not fast enough. And yeah. If I wanted to, I could Knight's Resolve on the riposte, but I don't even have to do that. I think I'm gonna go do the Apostle now. Yeah, things are going off the rails a little bit, but it's... I feel like this is worth doing right now, like trying to figure out the different... like the slight route change here. That guy really saw me. Oh no. Twitch has a bug with 7TV where the audio sounds awful sometimes. Is it 7TV, really? No, I don't think it's anything on my end because only a few people are having it, so it's probably Twitch or you if you're having issues, so I don't know which one. Electric, how's it going, dude? Yeah, it's definitely just Twitch. No one on YouTube saying anything that sounds weird. It's a common Twitch L, dude. Unfortunately. I think buffing here is like I want to buff to kill this fire knight guy, flame monk. I think using the physic that early should be no problem. All right, so then what we do? This. I should probably mouse and keyboard this lineup for sure, dude. Please don't hit him. I threw that way too far, but... Okay, so the exit thing's over here. It might be faster to just port back here, but we'll see. I'm not really the biggest fan of going down to the 9 dropping down this branch, but maybe I don't know, maybe we shouldn't do the Apostle there. It just feels like it'd be a little bit more efficient though.
What's up, Gino?
Ruff, thanks so much for the 11-month resub. Thanks so much, dude. Yeah, the bell bearing. Yeah, I got hit to the bell bearing hunter. I got hit to Red Wolf of the Champion because the strat we're using there is it's not good apparently. Well, I think it's fine. It's just the spot that I shoot the bolt from needs to be different because the Red Wolf is able to dodge it and he's supposed to get one-shotted. And he just dodged it. So yeah, that needs to get fixed. The bell bearing hunter hit. I just accidentally messed up. Basically.
Lies of PDLC looks good.
I did an extra R1 for some reason when I was supposed to just riposte him. Apex, thanks so much for the 2-month Prime sub. Thanks, dude. I haven't actually seen anything. I haven't seen any of the previews or anything, the trailers, so I'll just wait until it comes out. Okay, so now this is the part where I'm not sure what I should do. Because we want to have Cragblade. I think. So maybe we just pick up the Grace and then keep going. Go kill O'Neill here. How's it going, Collins? So I think we go kill O'Neill. We're totally changing up the route here, so things are getting a little messy, but I think this will be worth it. This should make Caelid go by, like, not much faster, but a little bit. It's just going to be more efficient. I mean, do I need Cragblade for sure there? I don't know. I'm sure I could do it without it, but... Wait, let me see. So it's normally cards R2 into jump R2. Yeah, and the follow Yeah, I probably should get Cragblade for it, I guess. I kind of want to test something, though, actually. Because the problem with this Zweihander is that the poke charge R2 doesn't really hit high. And so I can't just, like, easily double charge R2 the head. But maybe I can do the follow-up or something. What's up, V-Swed? The road's, it's going okay. Basically, like, almost all the hits are just pretty simple things. Two things I need to go back and, like, fix. I need to fix the champion Red Wolf strat I'm using, because Red Wolf is able to dodge it on this. So, it's just, I think I'm shooting from the wrong spot. And then I need to test the tree spirits, because I got caught on, like, the one in Limgrave, I got caught on its neck when I was trying to roll through it, and then just dragged me. So I needed to test the best, like, roll position. Okay, I just want to test something here and see. It could obviously be better if I can just fight this guy right now. Yeah, I guess I'll make another save. So, I'm gonna just try a couple things. The Bellbearing Hunter, I just did an extra R1. Like, it was really nothing, like, to be concerned about. I did an extra R1 instead of taking the riposte, and then I had no stamina when he was swinging at me. So if I follow up R2? Yeah, okay. And no, that's no good. You can stealth this boss, but I feel like that's a little overkill. Okay, that, I mean, surely that's fine, right? Something like that. Zweihander better than Great Stars for runs like these? Probably. All right, well, I'm moving him back, because I'm pretty sure this is good. We do O'Neill. So Knight's Resolve, Charge R2, Jump R2, and it, like, I guess I need to make sure if that needs to be a headshot or not, but that was definitely not a headshot. Okay. So no Cragblade. Like, it's the exact same as the other kill, except instead of using Cragblade and getting the stun on that jump attack, it's just killing the boss. But I have a little bit less time to do it, though. The only thing. And if that doesn't kill, then I'm actually in big trouble, though. I don't really like that. That's a good kill, though. Okay, so we do this. We go to an O'Neill, which I already got the grace for. Lightning Potato, thanks for the 16-month Prime sub, dude. Yeah, Red Feather I could use, but then it's like pretty slow to set it up, right? I'd rather not if I don't need it. This is quite an efficient boss route through here. I like. I like that a lot. Yeah, I trigger him first so he doesn't do the big spin. Yeah, the spin's very annoying. Okay, so now, we should be able to do the Deathrite Bird here. So we do Deathrite Bird, we do Knight's Cavalry. We do Cemetery Shade, and then... Or wait, do we do X-Ikes first? Okay, I guess this is one little awkward thing. We kill this guy, we kill this guy. X-Ikes is down here. So... That's a little bit... Because we have to run to here to the Duelist at some point. It doesn't really matter too much, but I don't know. What do we do? Or do I go... Deathrite Bird, Knight's Cav, X-Ikes, and then the Duelist next, or something. And then after that's done, port back here, and then do the Cemetery Shade into running here. That probably is better, right? I guess the question is it faster to run... Like, this isn't a speed run, so this doesn't matter actually that much, but is it faster to run from this grace here, or from, like, I guess this grace? Probably from here, I would guess. Okay, so what we do now... We go Lightning, and then...
The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
Oh, Ice Spear?
Just wondering if the spreadsheet for this run will be available.
Snap, thanks for the donation, dude. Yeah, I'll make it publicly available at some point. Probably after I'm done or something. Okay, so the setup here, we go this one, this one. Let's test if the hit on the body works. I probably should have upgraded +9 first. Okay, it's still enough.
Maybe best not ever.
Yeah, we should probably get a +9 at this point. Okay. We got a +9. Yeah, like that's kind of why I'm... Like, the thing is, I still need to update the spreadsheet more for all these other strats because I'm changing it constantly, right? I'm changing a huge section of the route here. But like people want the spreadsheet. Like, what are they gonna do with it? Like, that's the mystery, dude. I don't. Maybe they're gonna try to follow it or something and just do their own run, which I don't know. I guess you could, but. Yeah, sell it. Insane idea. 5-head idea. Okay, so as soon as we can lock on, we want to aim at the horse. And then do that. Good. So now we do X-Sykes. If this misses, bro. That's so annoying, but I also kind of mess this up, but I guess he's still dead. Kind of annoying about that boss is his head is just higher up, and so he's just bigger. I should, like, when he pops his head up, I should run more underneath him, I guess. You just learned where the term bone out comes from. DS2 item reference? I mean, no, I guess not. I mean, it's just homeward bones from Dark Souls. That's what it is. So I always say bone out. It's weird to say grace out to me, but yeah, just bone out. Okay, so now we're gonna grab this. And we come back here. So we're not actually gonna do the duelist yet. I don't think. So now at this point, we are going to not get Cragblade. We're gonna get the Stone Sword key, plus the this guy doesn't have the pot, I guess. Stone Sword. I'll also get the extra golden seed if I really wanted it. And then we're going to take this path down instead. Okay.
Hairs look luxurious.
Didn't need this grace, but I'll grab it anyways. Tooker, thanks for the 4-month Prime sub, dude. How much longer do I think this will take than a normal boss no hit? It shouldn't really be much longer. Should be about the same. Okay. So, well, I guess I'll just port back here. And now... Now we pick up Cragblade. I'm not really sure about this running path here. I basically never go this way, but make a save just in case. There's a one like Fireball Knight up here. I just think I can snipe the... I feel like I can, but... What is my Ash of War key? Shit, I don't even know. Either way, I can't really lock on, so I probably wouldn't do this anyways. There's no way to like jump up from this side, is there? Okay, and then we arrive here, and we can get a plus 21 now. We don't even need this grace either. Cronies, thanks, dude. Yeah, I actually do really like this route change for Caelid. It feels like it's very efficient. Realistically, though, plus 21 isn't really doing much for us here, but... what do I recommend for early balding? I recommend shaving it all off, dude. Simply. You can't go balding if you're already bald. You can't start going bald if you're already bald, so... Just get rid of it, dude. Simple. That's what I would do. All right, we most likely have enough faith. Yeah, we got 3 levels for sure. Probably should have done that, but... So we stop at 44 dex and strength. Is it that, I think, right? Yeah, 44. That's the cutoff, and then basically we're just hanging on until we can get to 30 or 23 faith, and then... yeah, because I don't need the faith tier anymore. Had I leveled up right there, which I'll write down... Had I leveled up, then we would have enough faith, and then I can put a different tier in. Which, for right now, it doesn't matter, because we're just going physical, but... It's mostly once we start using elemental damage types, then... this isn't... I mean, it's I wouldn't say it's testing... Well, we're more testing than attempting at this point, but... We're doing a... Oh, he might shoot this. Just kidding. We're doing a baseline run, but yeah, I'm getting some new ideas, which I'm testing out. So I've basically just completely changed the route that we take through Caelid, in which should be a more efficient way. mean, what if we just screw this Grace and then just go straight to the tree spirit here as well? Like, let me see. I don't think we need fire for him, so why not, dude? Like, what this is doing, it's saving a little bit of in-game time, but it's mostly about the real time that it saves, I guess, right? Because, I mean, even look right now. So the timer, I started the timer at the exact same time as the in-game time was at the start of this session. And so look, we're at 5:59:46 in-game time, but 6 hours and 11 minutes real time. So that's basically 11 minutes of like load screens, or, I mean, I guess I loaded some save files to be fair, but the time that you're in load screens really adds up in a run like this, especially when you're warping all over the place. And so if I can remove that as much as possible, then that would be worth it, I think. So yeah, let's just go take up the tree spirit here, I guess. See no reason not to. And yeah, like maybe I should be trying to do that in the other regions more as well. I think I do a pretty good job already. I'm sure I can improve Liurnia quite a bit, though. Liurnia is one that I kind of bounce around a lot. Smartish, thanks for the Rainy Prime sub. And Amy, thanks for the 17-month resub as well. No, 10 minutes, dude. Well, it's actually less than 10 minutes, but over the course of a 12-hour run, if you can probably save, 30 minutes, I would guess, by being more efficient with the routing, just like solely based on warping and like load screen times. Not really 30 minutes in-game time, but 3 minutes of real time, which is more important anyway, so. It's like we're good. I got hit to Red Wolf of the Champion. The strat I was using there needs to be refined a little bit. And I got hit to the Bellbearing Hunter. That one, that one doesn't matter because I just did the wrong thing, basically. Like, not a concerning hit in any way. It's also just, it's more satisfying to go through the route like this as well, when you're not going back and forth constantly. That's one of the nice things about Regionlocked, is that you have the, like, it makes more sense to just make a big string of boss fights, right? Rather than what I do on normal all boss and no hit. Like, think about the normal all boss and no hit run, right? Where I'm doing the order based on what are the toughest fights and the most dangerous fights. And so that means I'm like bouncing around the map after every boss. And like that amount of time adds up significantly. I'm sure if you go well, let's go like this. If you went and watched that full run and then added up how much time was spent in like in cutscenes and stuff, or not cutscenes, in the load screens, it would be a very considerable amount of time. I guess we'll go this one. Okay, so yeah, this is why the tree spirits are like on my list of things to do. You just love giving me this attack on this run, dude. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Really need to have throwing knives. Okay. Oh, you know what, dude, actually? Maybe I should do the tree spirit later. Because we're supposed to have the we're supposed to have poise tier for this, I think. Okay, yeah. Well, what we could do instead though, yeah, I guess I shouldn't do that, actually. Okay, just kidding. we're gonna do him later. But when? Let's do it there, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, because what happens if I have the poise break tier and I go in and do one ice spear to the body, one to the head? A charged R2 is enough to stun him, I believe, after that.
If I'm no longer, I have a told biz. May we meet?
How's it going, Volca? So 23 faith. And now... So now we can swap out the physic, basically. Now we just go back into these stats, I think. Also, well, I'll keep the physic for now. Recent DLC this stream? I don't know. I really like DLC's pretty late, so probably not. Like it's so annoying that they turn. Like they hear the sound of Stormblade, they turn, and then they just crouch underneath it. I usually fire a great bow shot to get this guy out of the way. Sometimes he does get stuck on this, but I should. Like, stealth and Elden Ring right there, dude. Peak AI. Just simply land on his head and he doesn't aggro. Okay, so this one... we don't even need double stealth, I guess. Don't even need it. Must have been my imagination. It's not even like that, though. You're literally landing on his head, dude. It's not like he just got shot by an arrow, though. Stealth. Stormblade is the absolute watchdog killer, dude. It is so good on them. It's so good on them because it basically just forces them to do their jump slam attack every time. I'm sure there are other Ashes of War that do the same thing. But... yeah, like, one thing that's dangerous, especially with the magic watchdogs, is when you're, I don't think I need Red Feather for this. I'm pretty sure I don't. When you're at like an awkward distance and they do that, basically just the Watchdog Staff Ash of War, that can be kind of dangerous to dodge from like farther away. So it's nice that the Watchdog or the Stormblade just prevents that from ever happening. Like every single one. Same like the lightning watchdog as well. I feel like he generally starts out with his big lightning attack, but when you're using Stormblade on him, he just does the leap slam over and over and over again. Okay, fire tier. So, I don't think I need Red Feather for this, dude. With the plus 21, we got the fire infusion. Should be good. Can we just do Knight's Resolve Charge or 2 twice? Simple. It would be more efficient to go kill Grail first and then kill the Knights Cavalry after. Like, pick up that Grace, jump down. I just don't really want to mess around with that jump, like, this far into a run. It's pretty good, though. If it's nighttime before, this doesn't really take too long. If I have to wait for nighttime at that Grace, then kind of takes him a while to walk all the way down. So maybe here. Maybe here we wait for night on the Avatar. Okay, we should. We want to switch to Quality Infusion, I guess. And Poised here. Actually, yeah, I guess we use Poised here. Don't need it, though. Not for Grail, but it's more for the Bellbearing Hunter. Or the Blackblade Kindred, I mean. Level up a bit, maybe. Surely, I never read YouTube chat. Surely, dude. This one. Dude, like, Ice Spear on dragons is so damn good. We buff. Well, yeah, YouTube chat's delayed, I guess, but it's more just that, especially when I'm doing a run right now, I'm trying to, like, mostly pay attention. I haven't done a great job of that so far, but... Okay, that's not good. Not the end of the world, but definitely not ideal. Not what's meant to happen. Dude, and you know what's actually really efficient too? Is we can go kill the Duelist right now. Oh man, it just works out beautifully. Works out so well because we go to the Kindred from this Grace as well. Need that 60 FPS for this skip, dude. Like, unironically. We don't need it, but it makes it easier, I think. And the reason that's open is because earlier in the run, we do that running path, and then we open the Stone Sword key thing. Nice, dude. This is clean, actually. It's pretty clean. Yeah, Duelist is a Caelid boss, correct? That's why we're doing him now. Okay, so... Two Knights resolve charge R2s, and another charge R2. This one. I was for sure meant to use... Oh, no, I wasn't. I was going to say, I was like, for sure I'm meant to use Glintblade here, but I guess not. Okay, so now we would kill the tree spear in Dragon Barrow, I guess. We could even kill him after Grail, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Crystallian Trio next. I mean, you know what, though? Actually, we should be killing the Crucible and Misbegotten duo. Like, immediately after Redan, right? Like, that should be better. Not by, like... Wouldn't change that much, though. No, I'm not too worried about that. Might be a little bit cleaner to do it that way, though. Wait, what did I just... Oh my god. I just favorited... How did that happen?
Rey.
Okay. Wait, what is your question, Shogun, dude? You're talking about in the DLC? No, we're not doing the DLC as one region. It's too big for that, I think. But, yeah, I think it's too big for that. We got it all separated into, like, several small regions, basically. All right, so plus 13. I think we're all set here. Why is the Travcone emote called Pylon? Is that... Wait, do other countries not say Pylon, dude? I mean, surely the US says Pylon, right? Wow, that was interesting. I didn't even notice, dude. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, like here, I guess traffic cone or pylon, I guess. But... Forgot to put no skill on the torch. Pylon normal in the US as well. Okay, yeah, that's what I'd imagine. See if this one shots here.
Machino love.
Okay, so this is a complicated strat. So... So we do Unseen Form, Cragblade. And I'm pretty sure actually... Wait. What is the... Do I go like this? Something like this. So Unseen Form, Golden Vow, Cragblade. And then we enter, we Kukri the Wall. But wait, how do I... No, okay, wait. It's actually the opposite. I think I'm supposed to go everything in the right hand. Yeah, okay, this is right. Yep, okay. I can save just in case, I guess. I guess put that on. Okay, here we go. Wait, okay, no. So enter Cragblade, or Unseen Form, Golden Vow, Cragblade, and then we enter Kukri, Howl. We're supposed to swap the Axe Talisman, but we're already gonna have it on. We do another Unseen Form, and then Gambit. And then Physic. And then heal again. So, okay. Quite a few steps, but... Close. Okay, Golden Vow. And we have to be fairly fast here. Then we drink. We're gonna Kukri the Wall and Howl. Already got the Axe Talisman on, so Unseen Form. Gambit. Drink. Physic. You're actually joking me. Why did I do this? Oh my god, he just simply backs up. That's... definitely if... I just need to walk closer to him, I guess. That's actually crazy. So get right behind him so that doesn't happen, I guess. Oh boy. Okay. Funny, because I did all the buffs right, but... He just simply started walking the other direction. It's honestly such a nice strat, dude. My favorite Crystallian trio strat so far. There have been quite a few of them, but that is my favorite for sure. Okay. Yeah, so I just need to make sure that I walk right up to him. Like, that's another case where if that happens in a live run, I'm not going to just sit there and try to, like, kill him, probably. I'd probably... Well, actually, probably the best save would be to kill him and then Memory of Grace out or something and reset it. That'd probably be the best thing to do. Okay. Let me fix my inventory. No, quitouts aren't allowed. For sure they're not allowed. Well, they would be allowed if I'm, like, progressing some quest. I don't know if we do that at any point. But... in general, quitouts are not allowed. Good. I wonder if there'd be a more efficient way to do this part. Like, I'm just thinking maybe what I could do is after killing the avatar, you would go... I'm going to test that too. I'm probably going to get hit, but I'm just curious. Like, you kill the avatar, you go down here first, and then to get to the Knight's Cavalry, you just run up the path. But there's also the ball, though. Matt, how's it going, dude? Or you go that way instead? Would that be faster? Probably. I'm going to try it after the boss, just to see. Why is it counter green? Good question, dude. No one will ever know. Except maybe your eye doctor will know. Time to schedule an eye appointment. Or do these two even come to the festival? Who knows, dude? I mean, they're not actually at the festival, right? But they're specifically not there when the festival's active. I have no idea why, though. Okay, so simply here, this is pretty straightforward. Should be no way to mess this up, really. But I've messed up a lot of things that you would think couldn't be messed up on this run already, so...
You're the best.
I say that as I have all the wrong talismans on. But yeah, so like... I guess what's good about how this is going so far is... I've taken a lot of hits. Like, 6 hits is a lot. But... almost none of them are... Like, very few of them are actually concerning hits. Okay, so if I return to start here... So we're just going to test this here. So this would probably be more efficient than running all the way back. But so if I port back and take this path to the Knight's Cavalry instead. The ball's here, though. So I don't know how the ball works. Maybe this is a little riskier for no reason. Yeah, I don't know. Like, does stealth work on the ball? Because, yeah, there's no doubt this would be the more efficient way, and then we kill the Knight's Cavalry, and then we would go up, kill the dragon boss. I'm gonna try it again. Would this be my greatest run ever? I would say no, probably. Oh. Wait, really? It's a save, dude. It actually is gonna mess up the strat because I don't have the physic anymore. Why did I drink? Riddle with holes my... Wait, my far too rare stream. Oh, far too rare streams. Oh. Nice one. Okay, my game did just autosave, but I'm gonna do it again. Gambit does not affect the ball. Okay. Like if I just hug left side, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this like, is it worth doing this? There's no question it would be more efficient this way. I kind of like it. It does look a little scary though, yeah. Like only for a tiny amount of efficiency, but I kind of like it though. Okay, so that would mean Beastmen Duo would end up being after the Avatar. Which means I'd have to swap the physics eventually, but I kind of do that anyways, right? So stealth for sure doesn't affect this, right? I'm gonna try it anyways, just to see. I think that did something. I feel like it didn't even go after me there. Yeah, it probably depends. Like, people see it. There's no question it's like a yellowish green, for sure. I would say it's... Stealth 100% affects this, dude. It's more yellow than green, I would... Like, based on what I see on my tiny OBS screen, but yeah, like, definitely there's some green in there. Yeah, stealth definitely works here. Yeah, maybe people just have monitor settings, like coloration settings, where it's more greenish or something.
All of it.
Do you know any strats against Lita on my RL when I messed up and got more there too. Should have told the guy to be sad forever SMH.
Does a single stealth affect it? Oh yeah, stealth. Yeah, 100% stealth. Okay, I like it, dude. I like that. Vitesse, thanks so much for the donation. Any strats against Letta level 1? You got more too? Nice, I like that. So, I don't know. Can more be rotted? Because you can always do that rot strat that I do on this run. That's probably what I would say to do. And then for Letta, just get like a Colossal and just crouch poke her. That's probably what I would recommend. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, we go Dragon Barrow. That's what I'd recommend. Oh, wait, are we at... It's 6 hits we're at, right? I only see the tiny number on my OBS screen. I think it's 6. Not ideal, but it's okay. Figured out a lot of good stuff, I think. But yeah, that's what I would do. Like, you should be able to re-enter the fight and still do the stealth strat. So basically, make sure it's nighttime. Yeah, you can rot more. So make sure it's nighttime. Get the Smith Script Spear. And basically run to the... So make sure it's night. You can summon Natan as well, or whatever else you want. And just do this. Yeah, so make sure it's nighttime. Enter the arena. Run to the entrance. Like, so run backwards as you spawn in. And then all you do is when the first invader spawns in, like it shouldn't matter who it is, if it's Moore or anyone, you throw the Smith script spear towards them, and then you would get the hefty. I use hefty rot pots for it. And if you wanted to, you could save your rot pots until Moore and, because it's based on a timer, right? So Moore and Hornsent will show up, and you could just like basically keep Moore occupied with the sound of Smithscript Spear while waiting for Hornsent, and then Hornsent comes in, and then you throw the rot pots basically. Like just watch how I do it on this run. Like, you should be able to go back to a previous VOD. The way I do it as well on I'm gonna put Quickstep, or I guess Bloodhound, on this one. On the other boss no hit run, that's how I did it. I also did it on Stranded, so you can go check how I did it. Like that's by far the easiest way to kill that boss on basically any run. Like the safest, there almost is not a way to mess up. I mean, there is, but it's hard to mess it up. Yeah, and then for the Letta part, because that's the only part she can't be rotted. For Letta, I would just say, yeah, Colossal Sword and just crouch poke constantly. Just wait for an opening, start crouch poking her. She may get out, but you just reset it. Like, it's pretty simple. Too bad Letta's immune to rot, though. That's the unfortunate thing. Why did they do it?
Maybe best not ever.
Okay, Caelid's done, I guess. Really? I guess so. Did I get the checklist? I mean, it should be done. Like, there's no way it's not done, so. Okay, we go over here. All right, so not the cleanest Caelid, but we did end up changing a lot of stuff. And I think I'm pretty happy with how it looks right now. Why does Crouchboat work? On Letta, you're saying it's because her AI rarely, in fact, like basically never lets her roll out of stuff. Like she never rolls, she basically just does R1. So you crouch poke, she has the long stun, and she'll try to R1 out of the hit stun basically every time. The only issue with that crouch poke, I've ever seen Ansbach against Letta? Yeah, I've seen Ansbach against Letta. I haven't tried it on a no-hit run, though. But yeah, so the only concern with the crouch poke strat, the only thing that can happen is she can jump in the air. Actually, I wonder if you could do the colossal crouch attacks, if that would work, or like colossal weapon. I haven't actually tried that. Because maybe that would just knock her out of the air or something. But yeah, so if you're doing crouch poke, she can jump and do a jumping, I guess, R2. And jump over your poke. But what ends up happening is she'll miss over your head, and then you have time to roll the second attack. Like, it's kind of insane how it works, but that's the strat I did on Stranded no hit. If you're curious to see what, like, I'm pretty sure she actually did that on the successful run too. Maybe. Oh yeah, I didn't mean, I I think I said horn scent. I meant Dane for rot, yeah. But wait, every other NPC except Dane is immune to rot. Is that actually true? I thought people were saying you can rot. I don't know. People are saying you could rot more, but. This guy does actually scare me. I mean, maybe... I mean, there's that cheese where you go to the other side and then... I could do that. I don't know how well that works with the bolt, though, but... Like, it's his charge attack. That's the only thing that I'm really concerned about on this guy. Or his, like, drag attack. Where he drags the halberd. Maybe I'll test it. Because, yeah, what I did on my first all boss no hit run, which I forgot about, you come over to here, and then you just sit here, and I use the beast jaw. The bolt might work for that. Yeah, maybe you're right, Raphmel. Possible. I'm sure there's something I can do better there than what I do. There's probably something. Okay, time for this scary strat. I guess I started stream kind of late today. Whoops. I did end up sleeping. I tried to not sleep late, but I ended up sleeping pretty late yesterday, dude. Okay, we go Craigblade. I guess first time in the run, we go Craigblade on the Zweihander. Craigblade, poised here we've got. Alright, so. Bone blade. Now we want to be on the right middle part of this staircase. And then we do Golden Vow. Nice and clean. Need Brady Kachuk's soul sliders? Yeah, that'd be pretty funny, actually. That'd be pretty good. Slithers, thanks for the 26-month reset, by the way, dude. Like 3/4 of the way through the stream, I always say I don't want to sleep too late, mess up my sleep schedule. Yeah, it's an ongoing battle, dude, because it's not like I have issues sleeping at all. don't have any sleep issues, but you know, sometimes I get carried away, dude, and I'm doing something, and then it's just like, oh, it's 4 a.m. Well, I don't know, because none of them were skating during the... They had, like, their skills competition, and Norris, Pinto, and Brady all were not skating, which is very concerning. Like, you'd think they would just go on and, you know, not really do anything, but... So, I don't know, dude. But what is nice about the schedule is Sens play on... Is it Wednesday? Is it Wednesday they play? Like, they play Wednesday, and then they play again, like, March 1st or something. So they have a pretty light schedule right now. Should give them some time. No, usually I'm not doing GeoGuessr. I'd probably be doing that on stream if I was. Okay, we back to Knight's Resolve. Yeah, I hope they make some moves. I mean... I feel like they have to do something, right? They gotta do something. Well, I guess they don't, but... If they don't do anything and they miss the playoffs, a lot of people are gonna be upset about that. Which could very easily happen. What the hell, dude? I survived, apparently. Oh, and he... Did I not double stealth? Like, I definitely did. I killed the guy. I need to see that again, probably. That doesn't make sense, dude. I did double stealth, right? Oh, wait, did this guy survive or something? No, surely not. No, he died. I don't... That's so weird. I wonder which... Like, that doesn't make sense, dude, actually. Okay, let's see this again. I don't... Like, I'm pretty sure I don't have to crouch for that, but maybe I should just to be safe. Unfortunately, I didn't make a save or anything, so... I don't really understand that. But yeah, maybe just crouch to be safe. We could check out the aggro and just see how close that is. That's weird. It's very weird. Sen should get a good goalie. Yeah, I mean... No, but I think they're... Like, their problem has been scoring for most of the season. So, like... I think they're okay on defense. It's not great, but it's okay when they have everyone playing. When Allmark is playing well... Like, they haven't had many defensive issues this year. It's goal scoring. For the most part. Especially when Marilyn has been in, because he's been... It's actually kind of funny. Omar comes back, and they lose like 4 straight games. And he hasn't really looked good yet since he's come back, which is kind of concerning. Okay, so what is going on here? How did someone aggro? I do not understand. Watch me do the exact same thing, and no one's gonna aggro here or something. But double stealth and just simply sprint. And no one aggros. Like I don't get what happened. If the targeting view is not even close, then I'm going to be very confused about this. Okay, so it is pretty close. Yeah, okay. So it's possible that I just kind of stuck a toe in one of those areas or something. Okay. Interesting how I haven't noticed that, because I run back through there twice, and I haven't had them aggro before, so. Okay. Must have just, yeah, it must have just been slightly off center, or maybe one of the positionings of them was like not in the normal spot or something. This is all the stuff that we want to happen on this run. Because imagine if all 7 of these hits ended up being a reset. That is why we need to do this, dude. Cosmic Rays caused a bit flip. Yeah, maybe, dude. Yep, aggro equals on. Heard the noise of King of Skull. I don't know about that. Doing God Run 3 SL1 anytime soon. I like how you ask that as if, like, it's already planned or something. No, I have no plans to do that run at all. And like out of the multi-game runs, that's one that I would kind of, like, I'm pretty set on actually not doing probably ever, because I would, if I was going to do a multi-game run like that, like God Run 3 with some restriction, I'd probably do level 1+0 or something instead. Like, just because there's no doubt, like, level 1 God Run 3 is harder than normal God Run 3. But it would probably just feel a little too similar to me. So I'd rather, like, completely, you know, go, like, all out on it, I guess. But honestly, I don't really like even doing runs that much on, whoops. Like Sekiro runs, I'm not a huge fan of at this point, and like Bloodborne, not a huge fan. So what I don't know. One thing that I do have planned is, I don't know what I'm calling it. Quadrilogy all bosses no hit. So Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring all bosses no hit. So that's probably the next multi-game run I'm gonna do. I'd like to do it this year, but we'll see. I guess we go this one. So yeah, that's the one coming up. I don't have any other plans for multi-game runs though. As you may have noticed, basically all the fights with these guys on this run are just straight up fights. Like, we don't really have any scripts for them. And so that's why I'm so concerned about that tree spirit hit in Limgrave. Right? Because it's not like that's the, you know, if Limgrave was the only one we didn't have scripted and we just fight him, but it's only in the first 20 minutes of the run, I wouldn't be too concerned, but we do fight a lot of those guys, so. No, I like Bloodborne. It's kind of annoying to stream from the console, I guess. But yeah, it's mostly because of the performance of the game is kind of shitty. It's mostly why. I guess I usually rebuff. Whoops. But yeah, just like practicing stuff on console's annoying. That's kind of the primary reason. It's annoying to test stuff. I don't have any of my like practice tools. Yeah, Bloodborne 90%. Yeah, not the most fun run ever, but yeah, same goes for Demon Souls. Like same reasons basically. Other than the performance of Demon Souls is perfectly fine though. Oh yeah, I guess the emulator. Yeah, is that? That's a good point actually. That would definitely make me want to do runs more on it. I'll have to look into that. I'll try it out at some point. But yeah, for now I'd probably rather just stick to DS1, 2, and 3 and Elden Ring. And Sekiro is just I don't really consider it to be I think it's fun for runs, I guess, but it's just not like a Souls game, right? So it's not quite the same. But yeah, so we'll start with, you know, like Trilogy plus Elden Ring all bosses no hit, and then maybe after that we start including the other games too or something, but start with that for now. That'll be a long run. That'll be like a 20-hour run probably. Probably the longest run I've ever done, actually. I think. I don't know what would be longer. DS3 Achievements no hit was pretty long too, but maybe I shouldn't waste these volcano pots on this, actually. I did farm on DS3 achievements, yeah. Yeah, Wukong no hit as well is something I would like to do. I think that'd be pretty fun. Surely all these runs that I'm talking about will get done eventually. How do I feel about The Witcher? I really like The Witcher games. Now, that being said, I liked Witcher 1 a lot, liked Witcher 2 a lot. But Witcher 3, the problem is that by the time Witcher 3 came around, I started playing it. Or I wanted to start playing it. I was already playing Souls games and doing no hit runs and stuff, so I kind of just never played it, basically. Is what happened. Go back here. So yeah, I've played Witcher 1 and 2. I still have not played 3. Which I feel like is the one that most people at this point, that was their introduction to the Witcher games, and they've probably like only played 3. But yeah, I would like the game 100%. Just that I've been playing Souls games, dude. So oh, I'm kind of going the wrong place, but doesn't matter. Would I consider playing Witcher 3 on stream at some point? I actually did. There was one point in time where I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a Witcher 3 first playthrough on stream. And I started doing it. But then probably within 10 minutes, someone came in and said, somebody beat your DS3 no-hit speedrun time. And then I was like, well, I guess I'm going back to Dark Souls 3. And that's what happened. And then I went back, I beat the time, and then I don't know what happened after that, but I just never went back to playing Witcher 3, I guess.
What has been how can I?
Like, I remember, I think I got to, like, the first griffin in that town, or whatever. And I, like, just killed it or something, and then it was like, yep, that's it. And then I just... yeah, and then that was it. So, I nearly did it. Why would I not kill the Godskin snail first? Like, why do I do it this way? We should go with the snail first. Stone barb. That's another good thing. I won't have to swap back at this point either. Okay, well, I only have 2 sleep pots here. I should probably write down to make more before I go in. I don't know why I use the physic first. It doesn't make sense. And there's like a thunderstorm going on in here. Okay, so then we do Avatar Duo, and then we go here. I should probably just holy pot this guy. It's not really worth swapping. Yeah, like there's no way it's worth swapping to Sacred Blade just for this guy. Yeah, so like the way I count hits on these runs, like mainly because it doesn't actually matter, right? It's not like I'm doing some tournament or something. The way hits are counted is basically if I get hit on a split, I'll mark the hit on that split. But if I get like hit numerous times with the same thing, basically, or as a result of the same mess up, whatever it is, then I don't really add more hits because there just is no point to do it, right? So yeah, I'm not like I got hit numerous times by that imp. I got hit numerous times by the I guess we don't need physic here. I got hit numerous times by yeah, the Crystallians, but it really doesn't matter. Not for this run. You would imagine this would one-shot. Even though I don't have the faith tier or anything like that. Okay, and then we go Vike. So now this is where we got to do a bit of setup. I guess this will use Bolt here. A little bit of setup here. You're keeping track of every single hit. Got a full ledger. Got to sign for them all before getting into heaven. Yeah, surely, dude. I wonder how many like thousands of hits I haven't counted. Like exactly on all my runs. I'm sure you got a pretty big list then at this point. Watchdog staff. I guess we'll go get the Amber Starlight. What do I think of the Rusted Anchor as a weapon in complete casual run? I think it's a really good weapon. Very good weapon. It's especially good on an Endure tank build, but if you want to use it like paired with another Great Axe or something, that works well. And you like put Cragblade on it, or Knight's Resolve, or Lion's Claw, or something like that. But yeah, probably best to use on a tank build. The reason why. The reason why is because it's thrust damage. So it's thrust damage, and thrust attacks get bonus damage in this game when an enemy is mid-attack. It's a counter hit, and so you can combine that with the Spear Talisman to get even more damage on the counter hits. And then when you're using Endure, then you're just a monster. You take 50% or whatever less damage for a couple seconds, and you basically unlimited poise, and you could just just keep doing it. But yeah, overall, it's a really good weapon, though, I think. Like, good on any build. Like, I guess the one tough thing about it, though, for a first playthrough is that slow weapons can be tough for people to use on a first playthrough. Especially when you go fight a boss like Millennia, where Waterfowl just blasts you. Now, you can endure through Waterfowl, which honestly is not a bad play. Like, basically what you would do is, like, you see that she's doing it, endure, and then, like, try to roll as much as you can. And try to dodge as much as you can of it, but it'll just make you take so much less damage on it, right? If you watch the tank run I did, and you can see how endure is useful. Especially when you combine it with the Grafted Blade, Ash of War as well, because that's another endure that you can stack. Like, it's a better endure, basically. So what that means is you can have, you know, the 50% damage negation from endure, plus the other 50% damage negation from Grafted, whatever the hell the Ash of War is called, Oath of Vengeance. Which, Oath of Vengeance even lasts longer, I believe. And so, yeah, just like that, you're taking 75% less damage. Just straight up. Not including armor or anything like that. Yeah, so that's when things start to get really stupid, when you start combining both and, like, Iron Jar and stuff. That's when you start to become, like, literally the boss.
I don't know what since I ask. I reside in... Oh, you've defeated Grand again, the Carrion I...
March, thanks for the good luck, dude. Bringing Waterfowl from far away. The throwing daggers is good. Yeah, I guess that's not a bad play. It's not a bad idea. I don't know, like, how long is the cooldown for Waterfowl, though? I actually have no idea. Never really thought about it.
Well, did you not realize? Perhaps I'd like you to even you. Now I shall...
I really wish they put a Grace in here. Or something. I just don't know why they didn't. DS3 co-op run with Potasic. That'd be fun, dude, actually, yeah. It'd be pretty fun. I might do some co-op no-hit in DS3 as well, depending on, like, how stable the mod is. Okay, where am I going?
Oh, I can't let it
I was talking with Squilla about potentially doing that. Maybe.
The house, remember your...
And I think that'd be so much fun than doing co-op no-hit in Elden Ring, just because the game... Well, it's just because no-hit runs, especially 80%, are just more fun in Dark Souls 3 than this game. There's so much downtime in this game, and you're, like, running around everywhere and stuff.
Just tell him that despite not is inevitable.
All right, buddy. I have a little overkill on Starlight Shards here. Skipping dialogue in DS3 is so good. Yeah, I guess so. I think it's more that you are actually able to skip dialogue in Dark Souls 3, whereas in this game, you can do it, but it's like you're only like half skipping it because it takes so long.
Well done, very well. Knowledge, I doubt, if you put your... You well? You go fish fine and well. You trick.
My favorite dragon boss in
Perhaps now.
probably my favorite dragon boss in Souls is probably Baal, I guess.
So it's I may have expected.
I think this is where we put out. Yeah, Baal's got to be my favorite.
Begging, begging,
Come on, buddy. To quit out again? Yeah, Sin and Madeira are both good too. After that,
begging, but I'm afraid I can harm.
after that, it maybe drops off a bit. I don't think.
Once, oh yes.
I don't know. I kind of feel like
I've not had.
there isn't any. Baal is the closest, and I put him in S tier usually, but the more I fought him, the more I think he's like a low S tier, and mostly because of how cool the fight is, rather than how good the fight is, right? It's how cool versus how good. Okay, finally we get this. So let's go get a +9 Watchdog Staff. But yeah, there aren't any, in my opinion, there aren't any absolute top tier dragon boss fights in these games. Like, well, no, they're top tier, but just relative to the other really good Souls fights, I think they're weaker. You know, they're just worse overall. Oops. But yeah, objectively, they're still insanely good, but just compared to the other top tier fights, like, I'm basically just saying that Baal is my favorite dragon fight in the Souls games, and he's a low S tier boss, so he's probably like a top 25 boss.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arm.
+9. Caelid, I think is it's another cool fight, but it's a cool boss, but the fight is not great. I usually put him in like a B+. And yeah, like Madeira, I usually have it like an A or A- or something. Sin's basically right next to him. And they're like they excel at being, and there's nothing wrong with that they're not the absolute best fights. What they're good for is looking damn cool. And then, like, if the fight's serviceable, then it's a good boss. But yeah, I definitely prefer, like, the bosses like Cinder and... yeah, like Gale and stuff like that. Millennia. Midier's mid at best. Yeah, that's totally fair. Like, I think the way... If you only look at the boss fight and don't consider any like visual aspect of the fight or anything like that, and like the build up to the fight, then yeah, it's, I mean, it is pretty mid. 100%, you're right, I think. But factoring in everything, then it pushes him up quite a lot, because he is one of the coolest bosses, I think. And the lead up's really cool. All right, here we go. Yeah, Baal, yeah, 100%. Baal, the fire breath is really annoying on him. And, yeah, if the fire breath was fixed, I would probably have him higher. Like, I would for sure have him higher than he is. He really just, like, dodged all that. Oh my god, dude. He's fucking dodge master here. Last Deus Ex S tier visual fight. I don't know, but like he does look really cool, and the arena's really good. So maybe, but again, it's just like that's a fight that looks super cool, but is not that good. Like in fact, the Last Deus Ex fight is with Midir and with Bale, the fights are good enough. With Bale, I think he's a decent fight, but Last Deus Ex is like a bad fight almost. Like it's so boring, dude. So he looks cool, but it's a boring fight, so I put him usually at like a C tier or like a B- or something. I forget what I put him at, but somewhere around there. Like, not great. Okay, so what I want to do is get rid of Bloodblade. But yeah, so if someone cares mostly about how the boss looks, then Placid Deus Ex is going to be a top tier fight, but for me, I mostly care about the like I mostly care about the fight itself and how fun the fight is, and with him, he's just not that great. So probably should have leveled up, I guess. Is there any boss that I like for something? It's something unique. Yeah, I think I think what you're asking, I think a good example of that is I don't use bleed here, right? Is like old hero in Demon Souls, like the blind mechanic in the fight. I think that's super cool. I wouldn't say it's like a top tier fight or anything, but I think that's really cool. And I do like him because of that. There are a few more of those for sure. Okay. Yeah, Lamenter for sure. Okay, we kind of do have to hurry because it's supposed to be nighttime for this. Okay, so what are we doing? Old Vow. Okay, should be good. Now we rebuff. Probably use the Twin Bird Kite Shield for this, I'm realizing. Really no reason not to. Okay, we come here. Maybe I'll even use a turtleneck for this. Nice. Just simply got him. Okay, that's good. What's the worst dragon boss? DS2 Ancient Dragon? Yeah. I mean, like, who could possibly be worse than that? I think it's got to be Ancient Dragon. That boss is unbelievably bad. I'll look at it in a second, Agora, dude. Whoops, I'm supposed to go. Voice tier here. Ancient Dragon Man. Even still, Ancient Dragon Man is better. Somehow. Supposed to level up too, I guess, in case I have to memory grace out of here. Even still, I think Dragon Man's better than Ancient Dragon. To be fair though, out of all the NPC fights, Dragon Man is one of the better ones, I think. It still sucks, but it's still like a D tier fight, but I think it is one of the better ones. Like a D minus tier, but I would put him above like Dancer and Red Bear and all that stuff. Like, I'd definitely put him above. Yeah, definitely not high bar. Okay, wait, what is this? What is this mid take? Oh, I'm no. no way, dude. Okay, so what do we do? We go here. Half tick left of northeast. So here. All right, surely this will work. And then I jog until I get to the edge of the grass. Zick. I guess I'm not supposed to just, like, immediately shoot there. That was clean, though. It's clean. I'd be wondering why I used the Watchdog Staff for that. It's because it is Strike. That boss is resistant to, like, everything except for Strike, so... Really wanted to, like, let a fight, but it's so ass. Yeah, it's unfortunate because it's such a cool build-up to the fight, I think. Even though, yeah, maybe there are some things that don't make sense, but it's a cool battle. Everything about it is good, except for the fight, right? Like, which is the case with so many things, I guess, right? There are a few instances of that sort of thing. Like, the music's insane, the quest lines to build up to it is cool, and, you know, you get to summon them, and then... It's cool, but then it's just an NPC fight with, like, 3 guys, or potentially 5, like a 5v3 or something. And that's it. I feel like it could have been something more, just like Gideon. Gideon could have been something so much better than what he is. Like, what would have been so much cooler is just, it's the same with Gideon. If Letta turned into some monster or something, right? Like with an actual moveset and a boss. Like imagine like a, I guess they already have a Rolana, but that sort of style of fight, but it's just Letta boss form or something. And, or like a Maria type thing. Like, I don't know, something like that. And then you just have all the NPCs there to help you with that boss. And then maybe, you know, somehow the other NPCs are like part of it, but like it's just more, and instead of just some NPC that they just copy and paste and like switch around the gear on, basically, they made it an actual boss. And that's what they should have done with Gideon as well. If they made Gideon into a boss that has basically, yeah, like the different spells based on how you progress the game idea was really cool, but it should have just been on an actual boss fight and not just an NPC that, again, they just basically copy and paste, change a couple, change AI slightly, and like it's just I don't know. A real boss would have been much better. Obviously. Yeah, just like Sister Frida. Yeah, 100%. You're right. Like an actual moveset. Okay, we're supposed to go Lightning Tier. Yeah, Gideon would have been so cool. That idea would have been awesome. Well, it still is awesome, but it's unfortunate that it was kind of wasted. Only good NPC fight is Mimic Tier. I 100% agree with that as well, yeah. Mimic Tier is cool because they have the interesting idea with it. Like, I think Mimic Tier is a really good... Like, that's how you do an NPC boss right there. If you're going to do it. I would say, other than that, just keep the NPCs to invasions, and that's basically it. That's what I think. Because, you know, if they keep them to invasions, then... It doesn't, like, cheapen what it means to be a boss, I guess. I think that's especially true for the other Souls games, but... and then, yeah, like, the one purpose I see of having those PvP fights, or, like, I don't know, NPC fights, is so that you can try out your PvP-specific gear on them. Right? Like the Winged Scythe Ash of War and stuff like that. Where you just like normal enemies, you don't really get to use it. Like maybe the Frenzy Grab and all that stuff, right? But yeah, just keep it to invasions. That's all I would do. And ideally make them not required, I guess. But obviously I'm quite biased because I do know hit runs and all that stuff, so... There are lots of people that enjoy the Letta fight. But, yeah. Like, there are people that enjoy it. Light fight is cool as well, yeah. I agree with that. I think Blide's pretty cool. Again, that's sort of like it's like an NPC boss hybrid that actually has a moveset. You know, it's actually really funny, too. I have in caps to send the elevator back up, but I just didn't. Like, all caps, send elevator back up. But this is what happens when I'm not focused and I'm like, we're talking about something else. It is really funny. I did that exact thing on my successful boss no head run. I totally forgot to send the elevator up, which is why I put it all in caps here. Totally forgot to do it. Nearly died. I think I ran through the dungeon again, like I Memory of Graced or something. I don't remember what I did. I ran back through the dungeon and it was totally messed up. Everything was messed up. Letta is worse than Half-Light. Yeah, without any cheese, I think Half-Light's probably worse. If you're talking PvE, like offline Half-Light. Then yeah, Half-Light's gotta be worse, I think. Because Half-Light doesn't have any cool build-up. It's just like here's all these NPCs. Online Half-Light is fun. I agree with that. As long as you don't get a hacker or something, but... You don't like PvP, then you're not going to like it. I actually think it's more fun when you get a hacker, but... It's because I had tools to counteract that a little bit. What's the worst Soulsborne boss of all time? There are a few. I mean, a lot of people would immediately say Bed of Chaos. Is that the worst? Maybe. I'm trying to think who would be worse than that. I'm not really sure. No, no, Meta's not even close. There's no way. No, Dragon God's not either. There's no way either. No chance. Yeah, Capra Demon's pretty bad, but I don't think it's worse. Ceaseless Discharge. Nah, even that's... Well, Ceaseless is pretty bad. But I do like the cheese, though. I ranked Fia's Champs as the worst. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fair, I think. Fia's Champs is atrocious, man. Horrific boss fight. Golden Hippo is really bad, but definitely not in the conversation for the absolute worst, I don't think. Storm Beast? Like, King of the Storm, you mean? No. Definitely, no. King of the Storm's... Maybe it's not a great fight, but it looks cool. This sounds cool. But yeah, it's pretty low. No, I think Bed of Chaos has got to be the worst. And the thing that puts it right over the edge for me, because yeah, you could argue it's like, oh, it's a, you know, sort of a puzzle fight. You got to figure out the route to each of the fire things. The run back is unreal to that boss. And then it's just a horrible boss. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it, dude. Horrific boss. One Reborn is like a worse Tower Knight. But again, like I think One Reborn's a really bad boss. But I don't think it's like F tier. Yeah, I don't think it's an F tier. I don't really remember exactly the kill we do here, but we just simply charged R2 all day long. That's all we do. You had that like insane noise there. Kind of startled me. Grave Robbers, Nox Duo. Yep, there's no doubt though, and I'm sure when I made my tier list, I had this discussion, or I had this dialogue with myself. Grave Robbers is significantly better than, okay, maybe not significantly, but definitely better than Fia's Champions. First of all, it's 3 NPCs versus 5. But the thing that makes Grave Robbers better, I think, is still an F tier fight. The thing that puts it like higher is that you have terrain to work with, I guess. Like, it's not just 3 NPCs gunning you down. Like, they're all just chasing you and it's just like some flat area or something. At least with that one, you have some terrain. So that's the difference for me. It's still horrible because you got the archer and stuff, but you can use the walls, you can use the elevation and all this stuff, so... Still garbage, but it makes it better. No, I think the tier list, if you do exclamation mark tier list, I don't know if that's the old one or the new one, though. Anyways, Mountaintop's done. I guess we... Oh, yeah, we got hit to the imp, but we figured that out, so that was pretty clean. Worst Elden Ring boss... I don't know. Who did I put as the worst Elden Ring boss on that? Oh, yeah, Fia's Champs. Yeah. I think Fia's Champs probably the worst. Like, just talking about the, like, just not creative at all. Lazy. Not even a boss. It should not be a boss. But... like, somehow Fia's Champions is a worse Leda. Right? Because at least Leda has the build-up and all this stuff. These champions just kind of show up. And it's like, okay. Here's a 5 NPC fight. At least I'm not 5 at once, though. Yeah, the player build online thing is kind of cool, I guess, but it doesn't... Like, I'd rather just have a half-light PvP fight than that. Well, Millicent Sisters is not a boss, luckily, so... Yeah, you can also get help in Leda. Yeah, that's true. Leda is basically a better Fia's champions, but... Yeah, still bad. Patch's worst boss. Wait, what? Only 6-stage boss that... Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, that's pretty funny, but he's not a boss in any other game, though, right? I'm not mistaken on that. That's funny, though. Shadow's also got to be one of the worst bosses. I don't like Shadows, but a lot of people like Shadows, though. I think, I don't know, how many trio fights are there? There aren't many. It's probably the best one. Whatever that means. Not much. I think it's better than probably almost any duo boss in this game. But there's also that. But no, I don't think it's not an F tier. What tier did I put it? I might have put it like D+ or something. Oh yeah, Ruined Sentinels, I guess, but I think yeah, I probably like Ruined Sentinels more than Shadows. Yeah, you're right. I kind of forgot about them. Good point. That is fair. I'm not big on Ruined Sentinels though. What's better, Unseen Form or Assassin's Gambit? Well, in terms of the effect you get, Unseen Form doesn't give you the silencing. So if you look at it that way, then, you know, you could argue Unseen Form is worse, but Unseen Form can be casted on horseback, which is nice. It also doesn't cost HP, which is also nice. So, yeah, we should one cycle here, I think. Oh, really? I guess, well, I wonder if having the Star Seal affected that or something. Why was that not a one cycle, actually? We just need to level up. Like, I need a couple more stats, and that's a one cycle. Rank Shadows D tier? Like D+? I that's probably a... Yeah, isn't that what I said? Or did I say D tier? But yeah, that's how I feel about them. I would say they're probably D+ at this point. Yeah, I could say to level up, I guess. Doesn't really matter, though. Only one throwing knife after is not a big deal. Yeah, not a fan. Luminosity, by the way, thanks so much for the brand new sub, by the way. Sorry I missed that. Also, Slithers, if I didn't say thanks. Thanks for the 26-month resub as well. Thanks, dude. No, I don't think a buff ran out. I think just my stats are slightly different. I just didn't level up, probably. What is the max damage I got with the big Zwei? Well, on this run, our biggest hit's probably like 20,000 or something. We do some big hits later in the run, so. Like to Mesmer, we get around like 19,000. On Midra, we get a huge hit as well. I don't know exactly how much damage it is. But yeah, we get around like 18, 19,000 on Mesmer. Not sure exactly what the biggest hit on the run is, though. Like, our first consort hit is about 16,000. No, Aldia's bad, but not like F tier bad for sure, right? Like Aldia is probably a D tier boss as well. The build up's cool, but the dialogue's kind of sick. But yeah, no way it's like worse of the worst though. I mean, I'd put Aldia over any NPC fight. For sure. No, Chief Bloodfiend is a solid boss, dude. Chief Bloodfiend's like a... I mean, it kind of sucks that it's feels like a duplicate, but it's not. It's got its own moveset. Chief Bloodfiend's at very least a B tier boss, or like a B minus boss, I think. Respectable NPC fight, I think. I don't know, you have to go check that tier list, but just thinking about it, I think Gravetender's tough because I think the NPC on its own is more fun to fight than most of the other ones. Because it does feel like it has a bit more of just a normal moveset. But then, and like the wolf part of the fight's cool on its own, but when you're getting ganked by them, it kind of sucks. And then there are also the 3 extra wolves. I don't know, who's my highest, dude? On that tier list. I know for a fact there aren't any above a C tier, though. Probably there aren't any in the C tier. They're probably only D tiers. Royal Rat. Yeah, Royal Rat Authority is pretty bad. I do think... I'm not going to lie, though. I think Rat Authority, the boss is... It's maybe a little... Like, the hate for the boss is maybe a little overblown. I'll say that. Like, it's certainly not a good fight, but... It's not an F tier, I think. I don't know if I put it F tier, though. Like Asger Maggie. Really, I put Maggie in F tier? I mean, it is pretty bad, I guess. And all the NPCs, too. Or all the enemies around it. Curse Rotted, Ancient Dragon, Capra Demon, Grave Robber, Bed of Chaos, Gideon, Half-Light, Fiat Champs. Yeah, that all makes sense. I guess let's level up here. Vika's F tier? Well, it's because it's an NPC fight. He has his instant hyper armor Ash of War, and he's also immune to any status. That's probably why, I would imagine. I think that's fair. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, Gary's really bad too. That's Mikolash, not F tier. No, I think Mikolash is a bit better than F tier. Sure. I think he's more unique and I don't know, he's pretty bad, but definitely not F tier, I don't think. Like he's a step above the other NPC fights for sure. And you can actually just, like, you can actually fight him as well, which is kind of nice. Like, he basically just call beyond plus, that, like, whatever that tentacle attack is. And, like, you can deal with everything, so. I guess he does start to punch you, though. But he's less annoying than other NPCs for sure. Okay. I don't think I need Red Feather here. I do want to go Glint Blades, though. Make a save just in case as well. So Glint Blade. Oh, it's so clean, dude. That's a clean strat. Now, I'm pretty sure my damage is meant to be a little bit higher than that. And so I had to do a follow-up R2. Which I think normally I do a tap or two, but it was enough damage, so. Or it was, the extra charge or two was fast enough, which is nice. Wasn't actually sure if it would be. Think a boss with a bad phase 1 but a good phase 2 can be S tier? No, definitely not. No, S tier should be like good all-around fight. Like really, really good all-around fight. Even an A tier boss, like having a bad phase 1, I don't know, like that'd be tough to get an A tier, I think, for that. Okay, so here we go, I think, offhand. Something like Gale. What? Or wait, sorry, what do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. Like, you're saying Gale is bad phase 1? Or... Yeah, Abyss Watchers is the perfect example of a boss that has, like, a shitty phase. And yeah, like, I think if it was only Watchers phase 2, I would be, like, easily an A tier fight, but it's not, so it's a B tier. But yeah, Gale, exactly. Yeah, Gale's, like, S tiers, I think, should be all around really good. Okay, I'm just sitting here waiting. So, Golden Vow. In fact, I think I actually normally go like this, and then Cragblade. And then Howl.
Destined death. I will not have it stolen from me again.
Another super clean strat. Unfortunately, a little bit of RNG on the opening, but... Wait, explain myself on what? I missed it. Oh, Nameless King. I don't think Nameless King Phase 1 is bad. I think it's average, is what I would say. So... yeah, like, it's not bad. There's no way it's bad. That's my opinion. Like, I mean, maybe... yeah, I don't see what could be bad. I guess the thing that is bad about Nameless King Phase 1 is the hitbox on the flying on the ground fire attack is like a little big, maybe. But other than that, dude. Like, if anything, the Phase 1 still actually, I would say it's more on the good side because it looks super cool. And like, I guess people don't like the camera on it, but that's simply skill issue, dude, surely.
She'll take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle. I know in my bones a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill.
But yeah, at this point, like, I used to be much higher on Nameless King. I still would put him in S tier for sure. Mainly because of how cool the fight is, but like, here's the... like, if Bale is an S tier, which I think he's a low S tier fight, I think the Nameless King fight is better. And he is also insanely cool. So, like, that's simply why he's S tier. That's the way I'd put it. But yeah, like, the Nameless King fight itself isn't, like, anything crazy. I mean, to be fair, neither is Gale, right? Or if we're being honest. But it's like all the other stuff as well really add to it a lot, so... That's not to say I think Nameless King is a better fight than Gale. I think Gale's better, but Gale is... like, there are certainly much more interesting fights than Gale. Yeah, Curse Rod Greatwood, SSS tier, surely. Okay, so I think we stick with Knight's Resolve. Using Red Feather here might be a good idea. But I'm not going to. This is actually one of the trickier bosses in the, like, late any percent for this weapon. I think out of probably all the fights in the run, the balls have the biggest advantage over the Zweihander on this particular fight, just because you want a fast weapon. Okay, Golden Vow, Howl, Drink, Physic. Okay. Okay, this is the RNG we want. I usually don't do a fully charged R2 there. I probably shouldn't have, but
Thy strength befits
just because my stamina was a little close. Yeah, that RNG is really nice because we're able to get that. Like normally with the colossal weapon like that, that jump R2 isn't safe. Okay, wait, we have to level up some stuff here, so. Like, normally that jump R2 is not safe, but I know it's going to stun him there, so. Just the way that RNG goes. It's when he starts doing other stuff. That's when the fight gets a little bit trickier. All right, so let's go to round table. My favorite Bon Iver song? Probably Holocene, or I'd have to look at the list. Yeah, that whole album is pretty good. It's tough. Yeah, Perth or Beth Rest is good. Okay, so we're at plus 13, so we need 10 of these. 7 of those. I don't know, the later Bon Iver songs and stuff, I'm just not as into, I guess. Unfortunately. I'm sure, like, I don't think that's anything unique, though. The people that were listening to Bon Iver in, like, I don't know, like 2010 or something would probably all say the exact same thing. Doesn't mean it's bad now, but it's definitely different. Plus 24. And we go Knight's Resolve on this one. And then we go Cragblade on the Zweihander. So we got the plus 10 bolt. Okay. I think we're good. Thoughts on Kanye Bon Iver song? Which one? Like, I feel like there are a few of them. Maybe. I don't really know, though. I'm not sure how I feel about those. Best Souls game level design? Well, I think the best level in Souls is Stormveil. That's what I'd say. The best world design would be, like, I mean, this is not a unique answer. Dark Souls 1. First half of Dark Souls 1. It's probably more than the first half, I guess, but. All right, so I guess I'd probably go full red feather here. I don't need to use bleed, I don't think. Also need to go kite shield. So basically the way this works is we blast Radagon and then we swap to Cragblade Zweihander for Elden Beast. Should be all good. I'll just make a save just in case. Do we want to? Yeah, we want to go Physic Phase 1, I think. I don't think Stone Barb actually matters. Probably still should have used it last anyways, but. Nice and clean strat. Demon Souls actually has some decent level design. I would agree with that. I think it's decent for the most part. The only level, like, just thinking about it, the only level I really don't like in Demon Souls is the swamp. Like, but the first part of that like, which region is that, dude? Can't remember. You guys all know what I'm talking about. But before you fight Leechmonger, I think that part's cool. But then you get to the swamp after Leechmonger. That part sucks. That part's pretty lame. What time is it, dude? 7. I kind of started stream late today, dude, but this might be a good place to stop. How many hits are we at? 7? It's not too bad. Maybe I'll go take out the Stray Mimic and then we'll stop for today. Yeah, area 5. Okay, yeah, 5-2. I don't think Fair and Keep is that bad. It's annoying to go through, though. Like, it's annoying to go through, but it's definitely not as... It's an upgrade from 5-2 for sure. Valley of Defilement, right, is what it's called? Okay, yeah, someone just said that. I probably read that, like, subconsciously, and then it just popped in my head. But Shadowkeep? I think Shadowkeep's pretty good. I'm a fan. I think for sure Stormveil is my favorite, though. I think Stormveil's the best. Would be very hard to top Stormveil, I think. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, for sure. We'll continue the run. Or, I've been thinking about doing some mod playthrough this week. Not sure which one yet. I was thinking another Convergence playthrough, or... People were saying Arc Thrones in DS3, or maybe the Boss Arena mod, or whatever it's called for Elden Ring. So, I'll probably do something like that as well this week. Not sure when, though. Esmer Castle could have been better. I agree. I think it's pretty good, but there are some things that I'm not a huge fan of. But I think it's cool. I think it's pretty solid. I think the thing I don't like about it the most is that you can essentially totally bypass, like, the whole area by just going the back way. That's the thing that I don't like, I guess. You just simply go the other way. Viewer run soon? The viewer runs might have to wait for Night Rain, dude, at this point. But yeah, for a while, I've wanted to do some big seamless co-op run with a bunch of viewers and stuff. Ever since they increased the limit on it significantly, but I have not gotten around to doing it, I guess. I think that'd be pretty fun, though. Church District. Yeah, the Church District, I think it's really cool that it's separate and stuff. But I think it's weird that you can totally bypass going through the main way by going Church District, and you don't miss out on anything, right? Like, you just drop down. And then you never have to go up, like, the main kind of normal progression of Shadowkeep, because you can get to Mesmer just by dropping down on top of him. Or, like, just from dropping down on the rafters, I guess. I mean, maybe that's, like, I guess you could see that in a way where it's actually a good thing that you can do that, because it means you have more variety in which route you can take, which I think, I guess that's kind of cool. I don't know. I would put Shadowkeep in like an A tier area. So I still think it's good. It just maybe could have been better, I guess. What are we about to give the Mimic here? Not throwing knives. Maybe just a good old great bow or something. Whoops. A little early. Holly Tree best legacy dungeon. Holly Tree's pretty good, but I still like Stormveil more. Oh yeah, where am I going? Go this way. Certainly not lost here. I think Lanedale's pretty cool as well. Especially when you're including the sewer, Lanedale's really, really good. Lanedale's probably my like second favorite area, I guess. It encourages you to do Church District, which is an optional area, by giving you a quicker route for the main area too. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Anyways, I'm probably going to end for tonight, you guys. Definitely took a good few hits today. Like, we took 3 hits today, but 2 of them are pretty simple. Like Crystallian Trio, I just messed up. Tree Spirit, I learned that I have to crouch on that one section. The concerning hit was the Red Wolf one. That's the one I'm gonna have to test. But yeah, 142 bosses in. We are what, 8 hours, like 15 minutes into this character or something. See, here's that time discrepancy that I was talking about with, like, you know, like maybe I loaded some save files at some point, I guess, but load times really add up, dude. So the real time is half an hour longer than in-game time at this point. Probably about half of that is loading save files. I got hit or something, but oh yeah, the Bellbearing Hunter hit. Yeah, so that's fine as well. So it's really just the Red Wolf hit today that is of any concern. But yeah, have a good night, you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow, and yeah, we'll continue this run, or maybe if I decide what mod playthrough I want to do this week, then we can do that. Like I just feel like playing some modded playthrough, especially after the Night Rank network test. I don't know, feel like doing something a little different. And the boss arena mod I've heard is similar to, like, it has a similar feel to Night Rain, I guess, where you just get like a random boss and a random enemy encounter. It could be fun to do. Maybe even fun co-op or something. I'm not sure. Let's see what we can rate today, dude. Yeah, this run is coming along nicely, though. I'm pretty happy with where we're at this point, actually. I think it's going decently well. Let's raid Hob, dude. Good old Hob doing SL1 God Run 3. He's on game 2. Stalling as usual. I haven't raided Hob in a while. But yeah, go say hi to Hob, you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you guys then.